Yes, this is People and Places with me, Mama K, and I'm at the Muizenberg Flea Market. I think it's called Sunrise Market, Flea Market
Yes.
as well. So I'm with this awesome woman. You can see she looks beautiful and colorful already
Yeah.
with all that she's got. Tell us who you are and what the name of your business is.
So firstly, thank you so much for the opportunity, Mama Kay. My name is Lutricia de Bruin. I have got a active wear business that I started a couple of months ago. It was purely because of my work situation that had changed, and I wanted to start something different. And when I say something different, it's because of the fact that I knew that people were always into gym wear, active wear and so on, and me myself like being active, so that was one of the reasons that I started looking for cheap or more cost effective options to wear, and I came across this particular brand, and then I thought, why not try and share some of the bargains that I can give to other people as well. So that was the reason why I started this, because I wanted to obviously try and give people the same bargains that I had. So I've only been doing this for the last 4 months.
Can't believe it. Really? It's still fresh in here? Okay.
Yeah. So, and it's purely because of the fact that I wanted to give the bargains. I wanted to give people the opportunity, and the best thing that I thought of was coming to a market and giving people the option to look at things. And because of me and my personality, the colorful and the bright things, that's the reason why I started it.
Okay, let's go back now before we talk about the active wears. Where were you born? Where did you school? And what was your first job?
Very different from this, but however, I grew up in a household. I was born in Cape Town.
Whereabouts in Cape Town?
I was born in Bonteheuwel, actually.
Okay, Bonteheuwel. I know Bonteheuwel.
Yes, and then soon after that we moved to Mitchell's Plain.
Okay.
I am the second youngest of 6 children.
Oh, second.
My
youngest.
mom,
Not middle child.
Not middle.
Was there. Not somewhere there.
Somewhere there. And entrepreneurship is actually in my family, because my mom was an entrepreneur.
Right.
Because she was a mom, a stay-at-home mom, and because she had a few kids, my dad was the breadwinner, and my mom did this type of entrepreneurship. Where I schooled was also in Mitchell's Plain, also at Allo High. Further on, my first job, my mom was one of those people, you're not allowed to stay at home. I matriculated in 1996, 1997, January. She said, you know, the auntie asked for a job for you, so you're going to work in the pharmacy.
I like your mom. I want to meet her.
There we go. So that was my mom.
Right.
And my career started actually in as a pharmacist assistant.
Okay.
I worked as in a pharmacy.
Wow, totally different.
Completely different. But what was key for me was the customer service, was the interaction. You can see I love talking, so that is what really drew me. Fast forward a few years after that, I met my husband actually in the pharmacy, and I then went on to working at a medical aid doctor.
Okay.
At a medical doctor, and I was his practice manager, also in Mitchell's Plain. After that, I started working at the medical aid industry, in a medical aid administrator.
Right.
Where I started in a call center and still customer facing, conversing with customer service and so forth. Fast forward, I worked myself through the up the ladder, and I ended up as an operations manager. I was very fortunate then to go and study operations management, generic management, and as I said, when my life changed from the work perspective, I then further my career in facilitation, training and assessor positions and things like that, because of me, my personality, the way the love that I have for people and my customer service. So that is where I ended, still in customer service.
So you said affordable. What are the price range for them? And I see you've got the short bit and you've got the long bit, and I think the unusual bits, I got myself some last time I was here. I should be wearing it today, but yeah. So what's unusual is you put pockets, into them, which is unusual normally for most leggings.
So the leggings come in a standard plain colorful, because of activewear and because me being active myself, I love pockets. So people started asking, can you have pockets and so forth. So added to that is that I added pockets on the longer ones. These are 80 Rand each. The short one is also 80 Rand because the amount of material is the same price.
Right.
I try and keep all my items below 100 Rand because of affordability. Because when people come to the market, they look for a bargain, so I always
like me.
So I always have a bargain. I try and also not just have a bargain, but I have a quality item, So I wear them myself. I will not sell something that I don't wear myself.
We need to see you, and I love your pink sneakers, by the way.
Yeah. So that was the idea behind it, and as things just went on, it just expanded. Where I had a few of the plain ones, because not everybody is so bright and all of that. You want to cater for a bigger market because of the fact that you want to obviously try and service more. And my sizes is not just the tiny size, it also comes in bigger sizes as well, because I believe in inclusiveness and not excluding anybody.
Oh yeah, people like us, big lady.
Yeah, there we go.
So, but I know you do an offer as well for 3, 4.
Yes. So what I do, I try and make sure that if there is 1 or 2, because I come from a big family and I am very, very aware of not everybody always have money. So what I do, I make an offer and I say that you can have 3 for 200 Rand. You can pick and choose from the different colors, because of the fact that everybody is not the same. So you can have a colorful one, you can have a plain one, you can have a long one or a short one, and that will then be for the price of 200 Rand.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. So do you sell online?
I do sell online as well. I've got an Instagram page, which
share that in.
very specific to me, because of the fact that my name is Lutricia de Bruin. My brand or my logo is looking dangerously beautiful.
Oh,
and it's because any female would want to look beautiful. And it's the fact that you actually, when you walk and doesn't matter what you're wearing, you're always looking dangerously beautiful.
I need to show that. Can you show that, please? Can we see that logo? LDB.
Yeah.
I just saw the LDB logo, but I didn't see the name, that stood out. Yeah. I love that. That's really nice.
And it's something that resonates with me, because it's everybody says that a female loves clothing, but it's not just any type of clothing. The person always likes looking beautiful. Good. And it doesn't matter what you're wearing, you want to feel and look beautiful.
So for you so far, I know you said you only started this journey about 4 months ago. What are some of the challenges you've experienced so far?
So some of the challenges for me was the fact that you don't always have a cash layout, right? Besides the cash layout, in a market like this, you need to have a sturdy, I would say a house, but it's a gazebo. So we started off with a non-industrial gazebo, and that was also a cost. So it's a cost layout that you had to put in. And also, but what helped for me was that it doesn't matter how small you start, you then just start growing. I started literally with 20 leggings.
Wow.
And as the time went on and people coming back and you continue, so the challenge.
So you're putting the money back in the business.
Yes.
Not because a lot of people think, oh yeah, I've made some money now, let me go and buy this, let me go and buy this. So you were putting the money from those 20 leggings.
Yes.
You started putting it back, buy another, and okay.
Yeah. And that is how it grows, because you and the other challenge also was the fact that because it was something that I started, obviously your transport is also sometimes becomes an issue because the challenge is that you maybe have a small car, but you make means. You make do with what you have. So it doesn't mean that you are now going to need a bigger car, or you're going to need something different. Make do with what you have, and the part of the challenge sometimes for me was that it's completely different to what I did. I had an office job. It was you go to an office, and this is outside.
Yes.
So the challenge was, I'm gonna come stand in the rain, I'm gonna come stand in the hot sun and things like that. But as time went on, and because of the support that I have with my family and my husband, was because of and for that reason, you just need to continue staying consistent. So some of the challenges, don't want to, but you have to stay consistent.
Support system. What you said there, obviously your mother had an influence in you going into entrepreneurship. At the end of the day, even though you went through, corporate and so on. So how important is it? Because I saw your husband the last time I was here, today as well he's here.
Yeah.
How important is that for any business, and especially a woman?
Yeah. So from a woman's perspective, look, the structure, you can put it up. There's no problem. But I think that you definitely just feel.
The 80 rand. Sorry, we're selling. We have to sell. The 80 rand. No, it's okay. Please feel free. The 80 rand. 3 for 200.
So you know what, the support system for me is that I've got 200% support from my husband, and obviously somebody that is single or this, that, the other, but find somebody that can support you, even if it's just by carting and helping that. I mean, even my kids as well, supportive, comes in when they need to help, even if it is somebody helping to pack your goods and things like that, because and making sure that you have that support system, and also for that person to actually be your board that you can share ideas with and so forth, and that's my support system, and sometimes if it is just me ranting and raving and him asking questions, he will then give me some answers and so on.
That's awesome. So I'm going to now ask you, which one are your favorites?
Oh, wow, that is so difficult.
No, I can tell from what you're wearing, but I'm giving you the chance to tell me now. Which one's for you? Is it a plain one, the really colorful with
No,
pink?
definitely
I can see your pink.
Yeah, no. Definitely the colorful ones.
Okay.
Definitely the colorful ones. This is the reason why I started my business, because I love colorful. I love bright and bold and so forth. So colorful definitely for me. But from a business perspective, I also need to respect the next person when they say, no, this is too loud, or this is so not trying to try and just rub it off from them. No, you must buy it. I need to respect that. But personally, for me, I love the colorful ones.
You were born in Bonteville and then you went to Mitchell's Plain. The unemployment rates in South Africa and across Africa, to be honest, is very high. And then there's the crime issue, there's teenage pregnancy, there's a lot of issues there. What issue for you means something that you want something to be done? And as well, what are the solutions to that issue?
So currently I would really like to add to the unemployment rate. Me being in a similar situation right now is because I really would like to expand my business and also contribute to the unemployment rate and skill somebody up to be able to do what I am doing right now, because of the fact that whether it is a young person that is just come or matriculated or something to that effect, because of the fact that this entrepreneurship, it teaches you so much, from the people interaction, from the customer service, from handling money, from projection, cash layout, budget, and all of those things. So that is really something that I would like to actually contribute to, because of the high unemployment rate, and I believe if like I still stick to the fact that, like my mom said, you're not going to becoming unemployed and laying in bed or whatever. As long as a youngster is being kept busy, they will not get into different types of dangers and problems.
Thank you so much. In closing, I know you guys are about closing now shortly, but what I want you to do is to share some tips for you, life lessons that you've learned even while working in the call center or wherever up till now. Can you share some life lessons?
So for me, it's about the fact that you need to stay consistent. If you make a promise, you try and keep it. If you're not able to keep it, go back to the person and say, I can't keep it. Life lessons for me is that you're always going to have challenge. You're not always going to have a lot of money. I started literally with 20 leggings and I then used that money and put it back into the business. I always believe that don't think that you're going to become a millionaire overnight. No, you need to work to get to where you want to be. So the principle for me is that work to where you want to be consistent. You're not always going to have a big car to cart your things and things like that. So you try and make do with what you have. The challenges was with my gazebo because we're in an open air. Consistent. You need to, if you make a promise, keep the promise.
Wow, thank you so much, Madam LDB. So can you share your social media?
So I have a Instagram page which is under Looking Dangerously Beautiful. I do sell on WhatsApp, but it is Looking Dangerously Beautiful on Instagram. You will find quite easy.
Okay. What's the number on WhatsApp? Do you share that? Or?
No.
Okay. So that's fine. It's okay. So do you want to just say a few words of encouragement to anyone out there?
Yeah, so it's always difficult to start a business, and especially if it's something different. Look at what is the needs in your community, or even a personal need that you know you would be able to sell or use, even if it is transporting kids from school or even babysitting, something simple that you would be able to continue. And for me, again, it's about consistency, and if you make a promise, keep it.
Sound. We're off. See you later. How do we say see you later in Afrikaans?
Sien julle later.
There we go. I wouldn't try and pronounce it.
There we go. Remember, you cannot run upon